Good morning, Minneapolis. Hot damn, we got a show for you today. It's a new week, a new election went down, and there are some new faces in City Hall. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Toussaint Morrison. This is Good Morning Minneapolis, brought to you by Onsite Public Media. And to keep shows like this going, please click the link below. Today, in obvious news, if someone is lying to you and you know it, and you catch them in the lie, all you have to do is just say, hey, stop being an Aaron Rodgers. Question 2, did not pass on the ballot in Minneapolis. What was question 2 and who was behind it? Well, if the city had a majority vote of yes to question 2, this would have effectively amended the city's charter to eliminate the required minimum staffing of the Minneapolis Police Department and replace it with the new Department of Public Safety. In short, the police union would have been the union of what police? Who is behind question 2? Ballotpedia writes, the campaign Yes for Minneapolis proposed the ballot initiative. Candace Montgomery, director of Black Visions Collective, was the board chairperson of Yes for Minneapolis. And Janae Bates, a theologian and communications director of Isaiah, was the campaign's communications director. Through October 19th, 2021, Yes for Minneapolis had received $2.97 million, including $650,000 from Open Society Policy Center and $625,000 from Reclaim the Block. Hot damn, that's a lot of money. And who voted no to question 2? Well, a lot of people. The majority of voters voted no to question 2, to be more specific. But this heat map shows us specifically where the majority of voters voted no for question 2. And this heat map would implicate that it's the House of Palmisano. That's Ward 13, in case you didn't know that. Ward 13 is where the neighbors will call the cops on your car if it's been parked there for over 3 days. I know this because it happened to me several times. Ward 13, where they will ask you if you're going to purchase something at Patina upon a smooth 30 seconds of a black person entering said store. Ward 13, where the middle schools look bigger than that high school in 10 Things I Hate About You. The money is there. And in the words of Hove, money talks, so talk Mo Bucks. No was said 12,299 times, and it led the way to shut down the $3 million campaign to change the charter. In other words, Ward 13 is just fine with the way things are. It's working out great. It's just fine over there. No change for me, please. Ward 13, where the entire budget for the Yes for Minneapolis campaign and the All of Minneapolis campaign can be found between the couch cushions. But let's talk about something similar that did pass. Cleveland passed. No, not Baker Mayfield to anybody but OBJ, but Issue 24. Ballotpedia writes, Issue 24 is the creation of the Community Police Commission to, together with the Civilian Police Review Board, oversee police conduct investigations and discipline, report and advise about police community relations, and oversee police training and recruitment. What's that mean? That means if y'all start acting a fool and messing around in that blue uniform, you're gonna have to come see us. Civilian Police Review Board. We see you, sucker. Hold on, it gets better. Issue 24 mandates that representatives from civil rights organizations, law enforcement, and at least one person who's been a victim or is related to a victim of police violence will sit on the new commission. Damn, y'all. Could you imagine something like that in Minneapolis? Can you imagine Kyle Mader and all his open cases of complaints having to answer to Michelle Gross and Taryn Vang? I mean, he'd disappear quicker than all those confidential files the cops got rid of before they surrendered the 3rd precinct. I never thought I'd say this being the son of a black man from Detroit, but congratulations, Cleveland. Congratulations. Let's see how this plays out. No. But congratulations for right now. I'll give you your flowers. And let's take a look at some new faces in City Hall. We don't have time to get to them all, but let's meet some folks that are new to the table. Ward 1, Elliot Payne. Black man, beat out Kevin Reich, who presided over Ward 1 for a minute. Reich no more. It's time to bring in the pain. Elliot hails from the north side of the Good Land, otherwise known as Milwaukee, originally pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the Good Land. If you didn't know that, well, now you do. Growing up on the north side of Milwaukee, Elliot's seen a thing or two about a thing or two and knows what safety and economic security can be. Says he grew up with poverty, gang violence, and the low expectations our society forces onto black boys. He moved to Northeast Minneapolis in 2005, got a mechanical engineering degree from the U. Oh, and did we forget? He's the son of a Black Panther. Congratulations to Elliot, and congratulations to Ward 1. You got a good one. Ward 2, Robin Wansley, took out the incumbent Cam Gordon and narrowly edged out Yusra Arab by 0.2%. Robin is the first black Democratic Socialist on Minneapolis City Council, hails from Chicago, involved in protests after police took the lives of Jamar Clark, Philando Castile, and George Floyd. Interesting thing about Robin is if you go to her website, it may take you all afternoon to read through her accolades. She's been out here in these streets with the community, doing the work, and now she's in City Hall, y'all. According to her website, it says Robin also actively participated in local defund MPD rallies and actions. Can't wait to see how those first conversations go between Wansley and Palmisano regarding law enforcement. It's gonna be an awkward day at the dinner table. Hey, at least we don't need to pull up to Palmisano's house anymore because we got a few in City Hall. Congratulations, Ward 2, and congratulations to Robin. In other news today, just like any horror film, when you thought the bad guy was out, just when you thought it was safe to celebrate a W, think again. Jacob Frye is back. And like Thanos, he's got a few extra powers. He's watched, he's learned, and by doing nothing, he's been voted back into a second term as the mayor who presided over the city that served as the impetus for a worldwide movement after its police department murdered a black man by kneeling on his neck for over 9 minutes. Star Tribune chimed in to make Frye synonymous with change. Don't know what you expected from the Star Tribune, the Frye Tribune, the Jacob Frye Fan Press newsletter, but hey, we made a few movie posters for Jacob Frye, and while this elevator music plays and you take a look at it, we hope that you enjoy and maybe click on some of the links below so you can share these movie posters that we made for Frye on his return. Enjoy, y'all. Well, that'll do it for us today. We're looking to get to 100 additional members, so please hit the link below if you can and help us keep the cameras running, editors editing, and the stories for and by the people. I'm Toussaint Morrison. That's been Good Morning Minneapolis for you today. Thank you so very much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all, and feel free to email us at onsitepublicmedia@gmail.com if there are any stories that you want us to follow. Thank you for tuning in, and hey, our work is never, ever, 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 ever done.